Hello and welcome to the channel. One of the first things he did after the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) presented him with the certificate of return as president-elect, Bola Tinubu visited President Buhari to bask in the euphoria. And that was because President Buhari was gracious enough to let him win the election. Those are the words of the Senior Special Assistant to the President, Garba Shehu. Let's talk details. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Garba Shehu reveals Buhari allowed Tinubu to win the presidential election. President Muhammadu Buhari spokesperson Garba Shehu has claimed that his principal allowed the president-elect Bola Tinubu to win the 2023 presidential election. Shehu made this known during an interview with the Nigerian Television Authority (NTA). According to him, Buhari allowed Tinubu to win in a free and fair process, and it was the reason he flew to Daura, Katsina State, to show the president a certificate of return after collecting it from the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Shehu said President Muhammadu Buhari, allowed Tinubu to win. When Tinubu took his certificate from INEC, the first thing he did was that he flew to Daura and showed it to the president. The incoming president Bola Tinubu never gets tired of saying that the president allowed him to win. It is very significant. He allowed him to win in a free and fair process. The Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity to President Muhammadu Buhari, Garba Shehu, also observed that some staff members of the current administration are beginning to shift their allegiances to the incoming government. According to Shehu, such behavior is part of human nature. Shehu noted, however, that the current transition is different from that experienced by former President Goodluck Jonathan due to Jonathan's demonstrated patriotism. In an interview with Arise TV, Shehu said, "You can't change human beings, so the man of the moment obviously is the incoming president. But I think the case of Jonathan was different because I think, again, there was desertion by a number of people around him who felt disappointed that he chose to be patriotic, nationalistic, and accepted defeat." Shehu emphasized that the desertion witnessed during Buhari's transition period was far less than in Jonathan's case. He said, "I don't think that we are witnessing any spectacular desertion of the place." According to Shehu, Buhari's presidential villa has never been treated like party headquarters during his 8-year tenure, noting a level of decency in the ongoing transition process. Speaking on the relationship between the president-elect and President Buhari, Shehu described it as cordial. He stated, "It is going to be a perfect relationship because it is going to be the same government, although different administrations. The incoming president never gets tired of saying that the president allowed him to win. It is very significant. He allowed him to win in a free and fair process." Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, popular Nigerian activist Aisha Yesufu has stated that the victory of the president-elect Bola Tinubu at the polls does not indicate that he is a master planner. Yesufu argued that Tinubu was able to clinch the presidency due to the use of violence and thuggery. She insisted that despite having decades of experience in the Nigerian political environment, there is still nothing spectacular about the former Lagos governor's modus operandi. Yesufu noted that Tinubu was able to win the election because the People's Democratic Party (PDP) refused to field Peter Obi as its presidential candidate. Speaking via a series of tweets, she wrote, "Tinubu thrives on illusion he creates. There is nothing in him. People focusing on politics for the first time within 10 months showed him to have nothing spectacular in spite of decades of political experience. People begged PDP to give them Peter Obi, and PDP spat on them. Now you all are out here trying to make Tinubu look like some master planner. Tinubu has no political master plan other than violence and thuggery. Didn't you all tell us nobody can defeat him in Lagos?" The thing many of you do not get is that Peter Obi is a beneficiary of the collective hunger people had at the established and correct politicians. It was not Peter Obi going to Labour Party that made him popular. It was his consistent character. Drop the conspiracy theories, she concluded. Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari has handed a transition document to the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The ceremony, held on Thursday at the State House Conference Center in Abuja as part of the presidential inauguration program of events, saw Buhari handed the baton of service alongside the document at the investiture of the National Honor of Grand Commander of the Federal Republic on Tinubu and Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger on Vice President-elect Kashim Shettima at the State House Banquet Hall, Abuja. This is in line with Executive Order 14, which mandates that the Transition Council issues handover notes containing, amongst other things, proposed policy direction for the incoming administration. In related news, with 4 days before the swearing-in of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as Nigeria's next president, the United Kingdom High Commission in Abuja has indicated that a strong delegation from the UK will attend the event. This was made known by the head of the media unit of the British High Commission in Abuja, Dean Hurlock. He told leadership, the UK delegation will be headed by the Prime Minister's special envoy for the inauguration, the Right Honourable Andrew Mitchell MP, Minister of State for Development and Africa at the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, with the Prime Minister's Trade Envoy to Nigeria and Special Envoy on Girls' Education, the Right Honourable Helen Grant, OBE, MP, and the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Dr. Richard Montgomery, CMG. Also, Canada announced through its High Commission that the country will be represented at the inauguration of Tinubu by Honourable Ahmed Hussein, Minister of Housing, Diversity and Inclusion, while the Indian High Commission in Abuja told leadership that a delegation would represent the country. The media officer of the mission, Vipul Mesaria, said that Delhi might send a strong delegation led by a minister. The Chinese authorities at the embassy in Abuja also confirmed that a team from the Chinese government would likely be at the event to show solidarity with Nigeria and strengthen the existing bilateral ties with the country. The officer in charge of the political and media units, Gu Jing, disclosed that the country will certainly send a representative, but nothing was certain yet. A source from Sierra Leone said that the president of the country, Julius Maado Bio, was likely to lead a strong delegation to the country. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.